Amen. Somebody didn't get that, so go ahead and touch somebody else and tell them we all need some help. And y'all gonna pray with me? If you ever noticed a race, they call it the hurdles race. It's where men line up, Minister Amos, and they proceed to run down the track. Some of you have ran track. Some of you are Olympic watchers. You love to watch the Olympics. And some of you back in the day, way back in the day, you ran track. And you can remember some of you were hurdle runners. And you had to run. And the object of running hurdles is to be able to glide over the hurdles without knocking a hurdle down.
That's right.
And run as fast as you can, as if there was nothing in front of you. So as the first one to get to the line, the finishing line, is the winner. In the hurdle race, sometimes you tilt some. Sometimes some get knocked over. But a good runner knows that you don't pay attention to the hurdles. Because the object is you got to win. And the only way you can win is you must overcome the hurdles. The fear most people have in trying to run the hurdles is they think they're going to trip and fall. And if you notice, I've seen runners running hurdles, Sister Howard, and they would knock a hurdle down and stop. Then some knock hurdles down and just keep on moving. The difference between those who are good at running hurdles and those who are not, that some people pay more attention on the obstacle than they do at the finish. And if you're going to move forward in this new season to a new dimension, you got to understand that there will always be hurdles in your life. There's no way around it. God has ordained it. So I stopped by on my way to heaven to suggest to you that you ought to quit giving the devil glory.
Go ahead, Bishop.
And y'all listen to me.
Go ahead.
You ought to quit making the devil stick his chest out and put his head in the air. And I suggest to you that every obstacle that you have in your life came from him.
Go ahead, Bishop.
These hurdles, not mountains, not valleys, but hurdles, have been divinely placed by God. Let me give you a text. Psalms 37 and 23 says that the steps of a good man have been ordered by the Lord.
Go ahead.
Y'all remember that?
Go ahead.
It says the steps of a good man have been ordered, which means that God knows the end from the beginning. And what God does, he puts the end last chapter. He writes the last chapter of our lives. Then he stands back before mama and daddy got together and said, let there be. And then you came forth and began to move through life.
Go ahead.
But what the text did not say in Psalms 37 is in those steps that have been ordered, God has also ordered hurdles. The purpose of the hurdle is not to stop you, but it's to find out, do you have the right stuff? Can you keep your eyes on him and make it through the obstacles in life? Now you have a choice. You can be afraid of the hurdles and not even start the race. And somebody here today, I don't know who I'm preaching to, you have been given a blessing and you praise God for it. But you ain't even got in the race. Look at the neighbor and say, neighbor, you're going to get blessed.
Go ahead.
You're going to get blessed.
You're going to have to get in the race. Are y'all listening to me?
Go ahead.
Touch another neighbor and say, neighbor, you're going to have to overcome this hurdle if you're going to get in the race. And then there are those who start the race, but the first time they stumble. Instead of them getting back up and running through, what they do there is lay down and conclude the race and never see what God has prepared for them. And they didn't tell everybody the devil is busy. Well, the devil is busy in everybody's life. Matter of fact, if he's going to mess with Jesus, he's not concerned about you. It's not about falling. It's about getting up. Oh, y'all ain't stay with me. Everybody fall. But everybody don't have enough sense to get up. If you're going to fall, a good man fall at 7 But it may not win. It ain't about you winning against others. It's about you winning for yourself. I don't care. I don't care how you get blessed, as long as I get blessed.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I got to be real with y'all.
Go ahead.
I don't care how big your house is, as long as I get my house.
Go ahead.
I don't care what kind of car you drive, as long as I bless you with a car. I don't care what kind of clothes you wear, as long as I get the clothes I want to wear. Because I have learned in life, and I come out and tell somebody, the race is not given to the swift. The battle is not given to the strong. But can I tell you what the Lord said? He is able to get back up and keep on running and overcome the hurdle. He shall endure.
That's right. Jesus.
You got to learn how to overcome these hurdles. And that is the problem with the man in the text. His problem was not that he was blind. The problem was that he didn't know he needed help.
Go
He
ahead.
allowed the hurdles in his life to keep him sitting on a wayside, begging folk for crumbs, begging folk for a quarter, begging folk for $1, begging folk for a penny, begging folk just to pay attention to him. He needed help. He didn't need to be healed with his eyesight.
Go ahead.
He needed to recognize that he needed help. And I know some of y'all sitting up in here all pretty and made up and dressed up and weaved up and all that stuff. But you might as well go head on and be real up in New Hope today. Tell the Lord, Lord, I need some help. Y'all ain't talking back to me. I need some come back to the screen out to the top of their voice. Lord, maybe it ain't you, but you need some help with your boy. It ain't me, Lord, but it's my son. When it's your son, you still need some help. It ain't me, Lord, it's my daughter. She about to drive me crazy. Well, you still need some help. It ain't me, Lord, it's mama there. But guess what? I don't care if it's mama there, you still need some help. And the first thing you got to recognize is that you need some help if you're going to make it over this way. Are y'all still playing with me? Go ahead. So you understand that he needed help. How do you know that? How do you know that? How do I know that? Because the text said that Jesus entered into Jericho. And this same man was sitting by the wayside. He could have caught Jesus going in. This is the text.
Go ahead, Bishop.
Jesus went in. And he didn't say a word.
Go ahead.
Jesus went in. And he sat there begging. And it was when Jesus was on his way out. Somebody said, Jesus is coming through. And when he heard that Jesus was coming through, the man realized that he needed some help. Can I help somebody? It's a crying shame to come to New Hope every Sunday and not realize that you need Jesus in your life. And watch other folk get blessed. And you sitting there wanting God to stop by and don't know that he already came and left the building. And you waiting for the Lord to give you a breakthrough and not even understanding that the Lord has already